Good morning, students. Welcome to today's lesson on methods of teaching biology. Now, today's lesson is session 3 of unit 3. Now, in session 3, we are going to discuss the demonstration method. The demonstration method. So, at the end of this session, I believe you will be able to do the following. 1. Explain what demonstration method is. 2. Describe how to conduct demonstration lesson. Explain the conditions that will call for the use of demonstration method. And then describe how demonstration can be made effective and successful. So they're saying that when I see, I forget. When I hear, I remember. And when I do, I know. This statement implies in part that when a teacher demonstrates for students to see, they are likely to forget. But when the students do the demonstration, they will know. So demonstration as a method has its advantage and its disadvantage. So when we say demonstration, what is demonstration? Demonstration is showing a learner how something works or behaves, or a procedure for doing something. It could be classified as teacher-centered, but it could be made an effective learning procedure if the learners are also engaged through questioning or doing a part of the procedure. So when you are demonstrating, you have to involve the learners. If you are demonstrating diffusion, you call one of your students. For instance, if you have a deodorant, you call one of the students to stand at a corner to press the deodorant. Students will be at the other corner. They'll wait for some minutes. You ask the student, what do you hear? What do you smell? They'll tell you, you smell the deodorant. And then it's a demonstration of diffusion. So when you do that, you've involved the student. You shouldn't be necessarily teacher-centered. But then when you do that, you're engaging students. Students also feel part of the demonstration process. So situations that will warrant the use of demonstration method. 1. When the equipment or apparatus to be used is costly and suitable to be handled by learners. 2. When the equipment or apparatus is sensitive and can easily be damaged by mishandling. 3. When the activity to be carried out involves some danger. For example, if the use of electricity is involved, the high voltages will be used, and also use of dangerous chemicals like conch sulfuric acid. So these situations will warrant the use of demonstration method. And then if you are introducing something new, you need to show how some principles or processes work. Example, how to use a microscope. How to use a microscope. You have to show the students how the microscope is used. Before you even show students how the microscope is used, you teach them the parts and functions of the microscope. And then they will build upon that and then know how to use the microscope. And then the next one is, if you want to show the learners how to verify a scientific law or principles, you can use a demonstrative method. You can use a demonstration method. Now, if the equipment or apparatus available for use is inadequate in number, that one can also warrant the use of demonstration method. Now, methods for effective and successful demonstration. 1. The equipment or apparatus to be used for demonstration must be large and visible. So if you want to demonstrate diffusion by using potassium permanganate, or you want to demonstrate, let's say you want to demonstrate that, okay, the various vegetables, fruit and seeds, the organic ones, they contain acid, they are acidic or they are basic. So you get your various litmus papers, blue litmus paper, a red litmus paper. So you have to ensure that students see the blue litmus paper and then the red litmus paper. Point number 2, if there should be any markings on the equipment, it must be clear and prominent, especially when improvised equipment. The writing must be bold for learners who may be at the back of the class, and then they can see. So if you are teaching soil and you want to check for porosity of the soil, which of the soil is more porous, or you are teaching soil texture, you bring in a measuring cylinder, you bring in different types of soil, and then you demonstrate for them to see the water holding capacity of every soil. You demonstrate for them to see. So what you are doing, you have to ensure that the measuring cylinder is clear. They can see the readings on the measuring cylinder before you demonstrate. Now, the next one is if a TLM is involved, or the apparatus must have appropriate color. For example, if water is to be shown in color, it must be blue and soil must be shown in brown color. That is very, very important. Now the next one, before demonstration is carried out, inform the class about the apparatus or equipment to be used. Yes, you have to tell your class about the apparatus, what you are going to use to demonstrate. You even have to tell them the functions of the apparatus. Now, you may involve some students during the demonstration. Yes, while you are demonstrating, you involve some students. So initially, I said you call students to have a hand feel of the equipment. And also inform the class what you are about to do. You have to inform the class. And also let the class know what they are about to observe. So this can make them more curious and more attentive. That is very true. We're also saying that do not let the learners cluster around the demonstration table. You tell students to go back, so that they will see what you want to demonstrate. We're also saying that apparatus must be neatly arranged and be visible on the demonstration table. You shouldn't use dirty apparatus to demonstrate. You have to clean the apparatus for students to see what you are coming to demonstrate. Now, the demonstration must be done with drama and suspense so that students will be very curious during the demonstration process. So you don't tell students what they are expected to see, rather keep them in suspense. So this will make them very observant so that they will tell you what they see. Now, we've learned a lot in this session. We've learned about the demonstration method. You've learned about effective ways of using demonstration. So in reviewing what you've learned, I want you students to answer these questions. Question number 1, how will you carry out an effective and a successful demonstration lesson? Question number 2. When will you recommend the use of demonstration method for teaching biology? So carry out this question and then find solutions to them. So when you find appropriate solutions to them, I believe you've understood this session.